Good morning and welcome back, Ronald's Modern Life. I'm Ronald and it's my last day, well, my last full day. So I came down for the Velocicoaster opening. I managed to ride it 5 times. So today is really just going to be a normal day. I do want to go into the Jurassic World tribute store because I do want to pick up the dig-in jar. I was going to also get the chocolate egg, but it's like 16 bucks or something like that. Like, it's quite expensive, and I don't know if I really want to eat all that chocolate, especially in the hot sun. It's super late right now. It's like it's almost 10:30 and I'm still in the hotel room. Didn't do anything yet. I literally just got out of bed right now. So today I have a really late dinner reservation at 10:30. The parks close at 9. Both parks today do close at 9. And my dinner reservation is at Toothsome's, which I love. Also, in my ventures today, I might also pick up a Mr.DNA. No, is it Mr.DNA or Dr. DNA? For some reason, I always think it's one or the other. Either way, the little DNA guy from Jurassic Park. I'm falling in love with him in the Velocicoaster queue. So I'm going to pick up, I think, a pin of him or something of him today. That's going to be, I think, my main goal. It's a small goal, but I want to get myself a little DNA pin because I think he is great. Because their bite is the equivalent of a large American alligator. Yikes! Or something like that. We are dressed and ready to go. It is 11 o'clock. So I kind of told you, I'm in no rush. It's 11 o'clock and I'm only leaving the hotel. I also wanted to take the time to acknowledge that today, June 12th, is the anniversary of the Pulse shooting. For those of you who don't know, there were 2 employees who did lose their lives in the Pulse shooting. One was named Lewis. He was a team member who worked on the Forbidden Journey attraction in Islands of Adventure. And there was another man named Xavier, and he was killed as well. He was a parade performer. So I just wanted to take a little time to acknowledge them. All right, with all that being said though, let's go ahead and have a great day at the parks. I just saw from the window that I just missed a boat. So let's see how long this takes. Exactly 10 minutes later and I'm on the boat. And here's a look at the current wait times. I mean, not that bad, honestly. Mummy 45, E.T. 25. Even Despicable Me only being an hour really is not that bad for a Saturday at noon. Men in Black 25. Transformers is 50. I would not wait 50 minutes for that. So we're gonna head down this way towards the tribute store so I could see about getting my pin and my dig-in jar. I'm not really hungry, but might as well try that now. And then we'll see where the day takes us. And in case you're wondering why I never go on Rip Ride Rocket, it's because I hate it. It had nothing to do with me being afraid of roller coasters. Obviously, I went on Velocicoaster 5 times. I just hate this ride. It's rough and just not fun. And if you're wondering why I never go on Fallon, it's because I hate him. I don't think he's funny. And they also replaced Twister, a truly unique attraction, for yet another motion simulator. Oh god, this hashtag panda, who the hell cares? Here is the chocolate egg that I was telling you guys about. So it is $18. And that's what it looks like on the inside. You get a little chocolate dinosaur on the inside, and that's what it looks like on the outside. Like I said, just chocolate, so I'm not gonna actually get that today. I wanted to, but I'm not gonna bother. As a New Yorker, my favorite place to stand to avoid the rain is always this train station. Either way, I got my dig-in jar right here. So let's go ahead and eat this. Finished my dig-in jar. So basically it's like a chocolate cake in a jar. There's frosting in there, then it's like a really crumbly cake. So it kind of, looks like dirt a little bit, right? So it's not like a, like a dense cake. It's very crumbly kind of chocolate cake. It was good. It was not overly sweet, although very chocolatey. So you will need, people are screaming. So you will need to drink something with that. That is extremely heavy. And on a hot day like today, it's 88 right now, but it feels way hotter. Maybe not the best idea, but it was good, and I'm happy that I got it. Also, the cup that it comes in is branded Jurassic World. It's not a sticker, it's printed onto the glass. So that can make a nice little take-home thing. I'm not gonna take it home because I don't need it, but if you are into that kind of thing, that's totally something that you could wash out and keep. Also, I cannot find the Mr.DNA pin anywhere. So, Mummy was a 45-minute wait. Don't know if I want to wait that long. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what the wait times are in the back of the park. And like usual, the line for Mel's looks crazy. Last time I was here, I waited in line for Mel's for, I think, an hour before I was even seated, and that was with a mobile order. All right, so it looks like ET is only a 15-minute wait. Be in the AC a little bit, and that wonderful ET smell. I'll do that for 15 minutes.
We've got some unauthorized people entering the base. Wait, they got ET! They're getting away. Unit 3, cut them off!
Steve, they're coming at us! Their heads are above the door!
E.T. Go to Dickly. Hurry.
Welcome home.
You
You have saved our planet! Come, celebrate with us!
Attention, please remain seated, keeping your hands and feet inside the ride.
Welcome home, you've arrived. Okay, gonna probably head to Men in Black now. The posted wait time is 45. I would probably do single rider, so I probably won't wait 45. So Simpsons is a 40-minute wait, but the line is no. This is probably my favorite spot in all of studios. It's right here, across from Men in Black, right behind this little quick service station. But in the back of the station is always super shady. There's lots of trees everywhere. This is by far the coolest in terms of temperature spots that I think you can find in studios. At least it's the only one that I've already found. And the good news is you could go right on Men in Black after you're done cooling down. And right here is a freestyle machine. And also, for those of you who don't know, inside of that Coca-Cola building is a bunch of freestyle machines. I'm gonna do Men in Black again. What's funny is I seem to be riding with a lot of first-time riders, and they look at my score and they're like, how'd you do that? How'd you get that? And funny, that score was like 44 something, which is not my highest score. So we're gonna go again because it's a great way to beat the heat, and it's one of my favorite rides. As long as I don't get the red row again, because you know how much I hate the red row, because the red track sucks. My scores are abysmal on that side. Trash score. It was like 300 something. Mostly because the people across from us hit our fusion exhaust port 3 times. So that made me lose a bunch of valuable point time. Alright, so I was issued 2 single-use express passes last time I was here when ET broke down on me. They expired before today. They actually expired back in March. I went to get services to see if I can get new ones issued. He said no. So, I mean, I tried. So I'm here hanging out in London on a doorstep because there's some shade here at least. So the wait times right now, it's 1:35 on the Saturday. The wait times for Gringotts is 50. The Mummy is 45. Transformers is 45. Fast and Furious is 25. I'm trying to kill time until at least, I think it's 2:30 that the next Bourne show is. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on Fast and Furious. Pray for me. Oh, and in case you're wondering, yes, I will go on Fast and the Furious to beat the heat. I will not go on Fallon to beat the heat because I would rather heat stroke. Right. So remember what I said about waiting for food. So here's the line right now for Richter's. Now keep in mind there is a food truck right over there that probably has a shorter wait. There's also a food truck right here that appears to have pretty much no wait at all. So, you know, if you want food, there are food options around the park as opposed to waiting in this long line for food. But then again, I guess if you wait in this long line, you get air conditioning. Where if you get food here, you gotta find someplace to eat, and it's probably gonna be outside. So let's go on this monstrosity. Lovely fountain though. Also, don't drink that water. Okay, so time to go into Fast and Furious. And oh, there's a single rider line. Okay, so you know what? That might make this better. So maybe I don't have to wait in line 25 minutes to ride this because it's really not worth it. At least I have a car here. I think this is Dom's car. I don't know, family. So this is the single rider line. There seems to be nobody here. So I do wonder how long this is gonna be. Let's see, turn this corner. Oh yeah, look, there's nobody here at all. So this might be a flat walk-on for me. Well, the good news is the AC feels nice. Okay, so this is actually great. So this wall is a trophy case for all the cars that I guess Dom won. And right here is from Emmett Brown, and there's a DeLorean key. And there's also an earthquake reference right there. I'm sure there are other references here too if I look hard enough for it. What's this? There's a chicken here. Either way, again, that's an employee. There was literally nobody here. It feels like I shouldn't even be here, if I'm being honest. Oh look, Owen Shaw. All right, great. A photo. Oh look. Again, family. That was a walk-on. If you can hear me, that was a walk-on.
Can give us away. And remember, you got a problem, deal with it together.
It's like that. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody.
My safety, I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss. Drive and move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting.
Okay, guys.
You give me the witness, Loretta, or we call it a day. I got company! Witness is mine, Eddie! How about you eat asphalt? Don't think you're getting away! Let him go!
Where'd you go, Letty?
We're lining up a little shot.
Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got it. Head for the bridge! Under construction! Everybody hold on! Get the exit! On the guard!
And witness, whoever you are, you're lucky to be riding with this group. They got you back.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
All right, let's forget about all that mess. The party is here, the party is now. Time to act a fool.
That really is a stupid ride, but people were enjoying it, so I mean, I guess that's good. My biggest fun was the fact that it was a walk-on, and I got to see those cool little Easter eggs to Back to the Future and Earthquake. I didn't see that the last time that I rode it, because it seems to be only in a single rider line, which is weird. I would actually do it again just to beat the heat, but I'm not going to torture myself. In my video, you can see the top of the screen. I'm not sure how many, average guests are going to be looking at that, but I look at it and it annoys me. The Beat Builders are doing their show, but I never saw the Beat Builders show before. It's just always too hot to sit there and watch it. Either way, the line for Richters is still ridiculous.
Let's do that.
Oh no, there were children. You saw that little children group? Oh. Right Anyway, they seem to be having a great time. So maybe that is a show worth watching one day when it isn't so hot. Also, for all of you 90s kids, does this look familiar, this area? It should. What about this? Does this look familiar? It should. So that's actually where they filmed season 1 of All That on Nickelodeon. So if you watched All That on Nickelodeon season 1, that's where they filmed the opening. All right, let's see if we can head to the Bourne show. I'm seeing people come in, so that's a good sign. I also forgot that I could always also hang out here in the AP lounge if I want to, so that might be a way that I might beat the heat between Bourne ending and 4. That might be a little bit boring, so I'm doing is just me sitting there on my phone, but it's possible. Okay, so let me see if I can get into Bourne. Last time I was here, I had to wait for like an hour to get into the show. So the fact that I could walk in right now, 15 minutes before, would be a win. And one time I had to wait in there. So yeah, she said there is still space. So I'm going into the Bourne show. Again, 15 minutes before the show starts. That is not my past experience. There was one time I waited 30 minutes online just to guarantee a space in line. Every time I came, if I didn't wait at least 30 minutes, I could not get in. The show was at capacity and I had to wait for the next showing. So I guess filling every single seat in the theater has its benefits. Oh yeah, this is much different. So they just have us all cramming in here, kind of the way they used to for Terminator. Also, no, I am not going to film the Bourne show because they ask you not to, and I am not going to be that guy. Just got out of Bourne. It is starting to rain a little bit, but I'm going to head over here into the pass holder lounge just to chill for a little while. I will say Bourne, great as always. However, to be honest, the actress who played, I think, Dixon, that's the agent who's like helping Bourne. I've seen the show like 4 times. She was probably the worst actress that I saw playing that role. You know, not bad, I guess, for theme park standards, but the other people who had played her before were much better. Much better. It is 3:06, so let's head into the pass holder lounge just to kind of sit, get some AC. And here is inside of the pass holder lounge. So you can only get in here if you are a pass holder. There's also where you can pick up your button and magnet. They also have Coke products for sale and other quick little things you could buy. Alright, so I pretty much stayed in the lounge for maybe about 40 or so minutes. And now I'm actually heading back to Men in Black. So that I can go on that with my express. Then I'm gonna head around. Pretty loud music right here. What's going on? Is it like a parade happening or something? Yeah, there are team members coming out. So that explains the loud music. It's probably gonna be a parade or something happening. Anyway, right now there is a storm approaching. So again, all of the outdoor rides are closed. That doesn't affect me right now because I'm only doing indoor rides. And by the time that I get to Islands, the storm should be gone per the radar. So we should be all set. It is exactly 4 o'clock, so let's start using the express. Also, the sky behind me is looking a little bit rough. Oh, I love this ride. I swear, the day that this ride closes, I will be very sad, and I will come here on its final day of operation and ride it all day long. Oh, they're doing an immigration tour. That's cool. You know, I never did that. Maybe one day I will do that, because I always wanted to go down there. So you can't go down there. So you have to request what they call an immigration tour. And if they have enough staff available, they will let you go down there and you can kind of explore. You can sign your name in one of those books down there. It's a pretty cool experience. That sucked. That was like 380 something, which is my second highest score today, but not my highest score period. So we'll try tomorrow. So Gringotts was actually doing the pre-shows, which I've never seen before in person, so that was pretty cool. 5:30 on the dot, and leaving studios, heading over to Islands. I'm going this way, which is a long way, because I want to stop by the studio store and also maybe refill my cup at the little Coke kiosk over there. That depends on how long the line is. I am striking out when it comes to this Mr.DNA pin. I checked the main store in Studios, I checked the main store in City Walk, I took a Legacy store, and absolutely nothing. So let's go ahead and head over to Islands. Maybe I'll have better luck there. The adventure begins to try to find a pin. So let's actually go in here. If they don't have it here, I'm gonna just probably check in Jurassic Park, and maybe they'll have it. I don't know. Boy, I am striking out when it comes to this pin. There literally is only one more place to try, and that would be the store in the Discovery Center, which is where the Velocicoaster is. So I'll make my way there eventually. First, I'm gonna do Spider-Man, and then make my way around the park. Right now, though, I did check the app, and Hagrid's is 120 minutes, and Velocicoaster was 90, which is absolutely crazy. It looks like Hagrid's is now a 90-minute, and Velocicoaster is 70. I mean, who knows how long that's gonna last, but we can go ahead and do Spider-Man, and then maybe jump on Hagrid's, and maybe jump on Velocicoaster. We'll see. So I'm legitimately sacrificing time in the park to try to track down this pin. So I went to the Discovery Center, they didn't have it. I spoke to the team member, he said try asking if they have it at the counter. Just for the sake of it, I also went upstairs in the Discovery Center, asked them if they had it. They said no, but they also said to try the Jurassic Outfitters. So even though I already went there, but he said to check, to ask them if they have any in the back. I'm so defeated. So I went back to Jurassic Outfitters. She said, oh, I think I have one. She went back there, they didn't have it. So I tweeted again at Universal to see if they know of any place that has it. I literally checked in every single store, so they really can't have it anywhere. But hopefully they can get some maybe in stock tomorrow. Either way, I will have to check eBay and probably spend twice the amount of money. Well, good news is I managed to get on Hagrid's. That was fun. I had to sit in the sidecar, but whatever. I mean, it's still, I prefer the bike, but it's Hagrid, so it's still fun, right? I managed also to secure my pin. So it is more expensive than I would have spent if I got it in the park. I'm not getting it from the park. I'm getting it from a third-party seller. So it would appear that everybody else is also waiting. Also, this is actually, these dragon statues, they're actually a reference to Dueling Dragons, which is pretty awesome. So the entrance to Dueling Dragons, which is now Hagrid's, had a statue of two dragons in this exact same pose. So that's pretty cool. They also have Mr.DNA doing, as you know, we're advanced, but these are wild animals, so we're having a delay. It's pretty cute. Ride is still delayed. They were running some trains, but now they pretty much stopped. And the team members are trying to have everybody disperse. They're saying that they can't have this middle area being full in case of emergencies, and they're also saying that like we can't form a line, like we have to like disperse, we have to go away, and nobody's really paying attention to the team member. The team member is trying really hard. She's actually quite funny, but no one's really paying attention. So let's see what happens here. But yeah, like I said, it has been delayed, and they were running a few trains. Oh, here she goes. She's awesome. She's trying so hard to get these people out of the line. They're putting the wait time back at 85 minutes. Oh, this is a mess. Yeah, so that was crazy. So huge shout out to the team members of Velocicoaster, especially those people just now in the front of the ride. They were doing their best to make sure everybody was safe and following the rules, as well as making sure that nobody pushed and shoved and hurted their way. They were literally doing the Jurassic World like raptor pose that Chris Pratt does. Huge shout out to them.
Here at Jurassic World, we dare to imagine a world with dinosaurs. But we know you want more. More speed. More heights. More teeth.
And here at Jurassic
I'm timing it right now.
Welcome to the Velocicoaster.
Alright, just got off Velocicoaster in row 5. So it is, and there goes more people on it. So right now, I'm actually gonna head back to the hotel. The park closes in 10 minutes. A very nice night leaving Islands of Adventure. So it is literally 9:05. So 5 minutes after the park closed. So everybody is obviously leaving the park. I am not gonna take the boat. I already know that it's going to be packed. Oh, there are fireworks. Look at that. I'm not sure where that's from. That's not from Universal. At least I don't think it is. Since Universal doesn't do fireworks shows in Islands of Adventure. Huh. Actually, I think those fireworks were from the Universal Cinematic Spectacular, I believe it's called. I didn't think they were doing that. I guess they are. 4th floor. Also, excuse me, I'm talking low because I'm in a hallway. I like to talk low when I'm in hallways. But the boat dock looked crazy. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I leave again early to head back to City Walk for my 10:30 reservation. I have an hour, but I'm probably have to give myself like 20 minutes just to get back to City Walk because I don't want to walk back. I don't want to be all sweaty for dinner. All right, and just like that, we're heading back out to the parks. It is 9:53, and I'm gonna head out now to hopefully get on the boat relatively soon. I just saw that the boat just left, so that means another one should be there in about 10 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure if I ever showed that before, but the chandelier is all lit up. All right, it is 10:02, and we are waiting for the boat. Obviously, a lot more people coming back from the parks as opposed to going because it's closed. And we are back on the boat at 10:07. So the boat came pretty quick. And here's my point. So here is the line for Sapphire Falls. It goes all the way over here. So this is all Sapphire Falls. And then Royal Pacific starts right here where the sign is and ends pretty much where these two people are right here. So the Royal Pacific line just goes from where I'm pointing to where I'm pointing now, and then Hard Rock is just those groups of people right there. So, and Portofino Bay has nobody, because I'm not sure if that hotel is open. Actually, no, it is. Their boat just left. So yeah, right now, if you're looking for Portofino Bay, there's nobody there. The boat just left. Hard Rock is still right there. This group of people is just Royal Pacific, and then all those people are Sapphire Falls. So again, that's my point when it comes to these boats, is all these people right here. They're all Sapphire Falls. So, you know, again, like I've been saying, if you are looking to stay at Sapphire, please note that at least, again, I don't know, this could be different depending on the time of year, but I mean, again, you just saw the lines for the other boats, right? They were not as crazy as Sapphires were. Sapphire always has the longest line. And here we are at Toothsome's. It is time for dinner. Let's see, the line actually does not look that bad. Usually the line for people who are trying to get tables are usually out the door. It's usually like all over here. So the fact that it's only this small tiny line is actually quite good. Although I'm not sure what's happening over here. This is a whole different situation here. So here is my table inside Toothsome's. The decor is always nice in here. It's always, I don't know, like steampunky, but also very modern, and I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. And here is my shake. This is a chocolate +5. It just has a bunch of chocolate stuff in it. It's like chocolate ice cream, chocolate shavings, chocolate whipped cream, the strawberries in there. It's just a chocolate palooza. Also, let me say though that the fact that the shake came out before the food is a little bit interesting. Usually it doesn't take this long for the food to come out. Alright, and a few minutes later, the food came out. This is the chicken bursi and the chocolate ×5 shake. I had this many times before, so let's see, make sure it's still good. And back at the hotel. See, so quick. So my review of Toothsome's this time around was kind of the same as the last time, even though I didn't put that in a YouTube video. I ate there about 3 to 4 times already. I got the same thing each time, the chicken bursi. I get that each time that I'm there. But the shake, the chocolate ×5 shake, that was the first time that I got that particular shake. And the food was good, you know, I had no problem with the food. The service, the waiter was fine. She was lovely, she was nice, I had no problems with her. The food, though, took a little longer than usual to come out. You know, I have, like I said, had that meal before, and usually it does come out a little bit quicker. Besides that, though, the food is great, and I definitely do recommend eating at Toothsome's if you get the chance. I had a great time eating there. I always do. So now the time pretty much is to pack. You know, that is the end of the trip. It's about 12:30, so I'm gonna pack. And then I'm going to wake up tomorrow probably at 10 and get myself together. And then at 11, I check out. And I'm going to head back out to the parks and have a normal day, pretty much. Head back to the hotel at about 6. And then 7, head out to the airport for my flight that starts boarding at 8:44. That is going to be it for tonight. Again, thank you so much for watching these videos. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you liked this kind of content. I will be back here in August. Besides that, it has been a great trip. I did the Velocicoaster at least 5 times, because I might do it again tomorrow, but at least 5 times, and I did Hagrid's twice, and I mean, again, I did everything that I wanted to do. I went to Volcano Bay, drowned, but again, I got a broken blood vessel in my eye. Lots of firsts, things that never happened to me before, happened on this trip. So, what can I say? Have a good night. Bye.
The next day.
So obviously it's checkout day. I'm in the lobby of the hotel, and I was literally checking out on my phone. So checkout time was 11. It was 10:58, and I get a knock on the door from housekeeping. And I was like, hey, yep, I'm checking out now. Give me 5 minutes. And she goes, all right, no problem. And she left. That's never happened to me before, ever. I stayed at Royal Pacific. I stayed at Hard Rock. My 4th time staying at a Universal hotel since September of 2020. And that's never happened to me. I stay in the room until about 11. I think with Hard Rock, it was like exactly 11. And nothing. Nobody came to the door, nobody knocked on the door, no one. And again, I mean, I don't know, she didn't say, hey, housekeeping, get out at 10:58. Again, checkout time was 11. So this hotel is not really getting points with me, if I'm being honest. I don't know about Sapphire. I might do this again, maybe at a less stressful time, but right now, my least favorite hotel.
Later that same evening.
Okay, what in the hell is this? I don't know what this line is for, and I don't care because I'm not sitting in it.